Hello! Welcome to the Dungeons & Dragons Out of the Abyss live stream. We are in session 10. We've been doing this for 10 sessions now. It's amazing, right?
It's awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
That's pretty rad.
You can sit there. You don't have to be out for now unless you don't want to. Okay, never mind.
Spoilers.
So we only have a few people here for us right now. I'm Greg Tito. I'm your Dungeon Master, humble Dungeon Master for today. We also are joined by...
My name is Elyssa. I am Ruki, the half-elf monk.
Nice.
And I am a producer here at WotC.
And normally sitting next to you would be Kayla Tippie, but she had some last-minute things that she had to do with work again.
What?
Continuing the theme from 2015, which is terrible.
We could introduce Helob instead.
Helob will be taking Kayla's place in our hearts and in our minds.
That's true.
And in our pouches.
Okay.
We're also joined by...
My name is Yichao, and I am playing a human female wizard named Molly, and I am a copywriter and content producer here at Wizards for Magic.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming with us on this first stream of the new year.
Excited to be here.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Ordinarily sitting next to you would be...
This man.
I'm just dead.
Playing Marrok, who is very dead, so...
You can introduce yourself, not in character first, if you'd like. He's very interested in role-playing dead.
My name is Demetrios, and I'm dead. Apparently in more than one ways from the look I just got from Greg.
Dead to Greg's
You're
heart.
so dead.
Good night, everyone.
Greg.
That's a good segue into...
The audio is low.
We're going to fix some audio issues, but while we're doing that, I'm going to give you guys the recap what's been happening over the last few sessions. Our illustrious party was witnessing an amazing, terrible, awful attack upon a Kuatoa village, and they determined it was a very large avatar of the demon lord Demogorgon. Many of them went insane, madness ensued, but they were able to get out with their lives, and subsequently met Molly. After that, a human female wizard who was roaming the dark lake underneath, and she suggested they go to Gracklestug, a Duergar stronghold and capital city of the Grey Dwarves Kingdom. They got into some ballyhoo and adventures there. You can check that out in sessions 7 and 8. But as soon as they discovered a group of myconids, which are sentient mushrooms, and if you remember from their very earliest sessions, they had a sentient mushroom with them by the name of Stool, who is deftly played by Trevor Kidd, our community associate brand manager in charge of community here for Dungeons & Dragons. They decided to take a gift of yellow spores and which allowed them to use the spell Tree Stride.
In retrospect, that sounds so questionable.
It
on
really
so
does.
many levels.
What?
But we were just, let's do it. Let's go for
No.
it.
I feel like there was enough warning signs given, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But maybe
I
not.
had fun.
Perhaps not.
Innocent fun over here. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Keyword
but
being, I had fun.
It's true. So they used their gift to tree stride, essentially, through different pieces of fungi scattered throughout the Underdark, and arrived at Neverlight Grove. And there met two sovereigns. Sovereigns being the leaders of these sentient mushrooms called myconids. One was Basidia, and the other was Philo. Philo has recently come into power and is sharing co-sovereignhood, and speaks very highly of the welcoming of a mistress, who is going to spread power for the myconids around. Basidia, rightly so, warned the party to get out. This is not good. We have not seen this before, and it said that there was something mysterious happening. The party discovered that mysterious something was, in fact, the demon queen of fungi, Zuggtmoy. And you learn this from a tortured drow that's head was above ground, fungus and decay and growth all over her face, and she was able to squeak out a warning that the demon queen was, in fact, there. and all of the preparations that the Myconids under Philo have been doing now seem to come into sharp clarity, and you were traveling in a way to gather all of the leaders that were still loyal to Basidia and to get the heck out of Neverlight Grove. Unfortunately, you were beset upon by a demon, a Phasme demon, whose very special power is to sting with its amazing stinger your friend Marrok, the half-elfin rogue, and all attempts at healing
Rip in peace.
Marrok were
Rip in peace.
unsuccessful. All of them. And then finally the last session ended with a voice, a distinctly feminine voice saying, "Bring him to me."
This is not a good thing.
So, we'll pick up right where we left off, and that is, in fact, with the soul of Marrok. So, Greg, hit the lights for me real quickly.
What?
We're getting a little bit dramatic here. So, yes, Marrok, your soul has been released from your body, but it has not gone anywhere as yet. You're not really sure what is happening, but you are somehow conscious. You see all of the Myconids around you, around where your body was, and the demon stopping in its attacks. And that voice that rang out from everyone's hearing, perhaps not even hearing, it was echoing in their minds, is the only thing that bursts into your psyche.
Can I see myself?
You see your body.
Yeah, lying dead.
Yeah, you see your body on the ground. And a voice that says, suddenly,
That's what I look like?
"Oh, hello, my pretty
Who's it?
handsome creature.
Oh, I thank you. That's the first time I've heard that.
You are attractive in many ways to me. But
It's like speed dating. Swipe
there
left.
is something missing.
The living part, I imagine.
Yes, that is possibly what you desire, but it is not mine. I demand your servitude.
I mean, how exactly would I go about that?
No,
And being dead.
you can become with me. One of my servants is granted power beyond all. Beyond your mortal coil, you shall receive power. That is, unless you'd rather perish forever.
What would you need from me, though, in exchange?
As I said, your servitude.
What does that look like?
Your soul and your body, especially your body, will be mine.
Fine.
You agree?
But I want one other thing.
I hear.
I want the heart of that demon that killed me.
A paltry request. It is yours. But first, we must make some changes. You feel tendrils of psychic energy kind of,
I don't like it.
through your soul, through what was once your body, as the demon queen of rot and decay takes a hold.
It's kind of gross.
And you have a definite vision of what your soul looks like. You know that essentially the idealized version of Marrok in your mind, right?
Awesome.
That
Kick-ass
that
Marrok.
picture of you immediately gets like strung out, and as if you're in a drawn and quartered, pulled in all directions, and suddenly yellow tendrils of fungus growth spread from your extremities, slowly growing, and pustules burning throughout your body, or more your soul rather, begin to take a hold of what your vision of yourself is.
It's just like getting covered in adamantium, but fungus instead.
Yes.
Excellent.
Exactly.
Sweet.
But you begin to look almost exactly like this creature you see before you. And
What happened to the attractive part?
oh, you are very pretty. Now, you will not be able to wed me yet, but
Was that part of the plan?
my plan.
No, Jesus. Oh, God.
There is some now. Your power is flowing through you. Do you feel it?
Yeah. I guess, yeah. Really uncomfortable. But yes. Come on, me a drink first.
You feel that you can point your fingers and the energy and of the fungus that is now inside you. You feel that perhaps you might be able to expend it at a target.
Ooh. Like now?
You may try. Try.
I'm going to
see
totally...
what my power can do.
Oh. Okay. The thing. I want to kill that thing. That's a start, right? I can do that, maybe?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay,
And as you look down, the scene of the Myconids, the demon, they're all... You can't tell if they're actually frozen and just still, in reality, or if somehow time has stopped. It's very unclear.
Okay.
But you do see them in front of you.
Okay. I'm gonna totally then point, like spirit gun style, right down at the demon person, the demon thing that I hate right now very much.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pew pew bang.
What is bang?
Explosions.
You are looking for an incantation.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah.
Yes. And suddenly symbols and language that you don't understand is almost, you feel it like growing within your brain.
Oh, sweet.
And you have knowledge you've never known before.
Nope.
Use it now.
Try again then. I made a noise this time. Oh my God.
You are so naive.
Fair.
It is pleasurable to me to see. You must say
Oh.
the words I have given you. Sound alone will not unleash my powers.
I don't. What do you? Bangarang.
Bangarang! This is a new word. I will adopt it into my
Sweet.
archive of knowledge. For you, the servant Marrok,
Sexy.
Bangarang will be your home.
Yes. I feel really good.
Say it again.
Bangarang.
And
That was very
you
feeling.
see those,
that, I'm
and
sorry.
the
I
rest
got
of you also witness this power. A amazing blast comes from the air above the demon on the ground in front of you, and it envelops the Phasma demon.
Oh, nice.
In what color would you like your powers to be?
I'm gonna stick with green. I felt
You
like
stick
that
with
was,
green?
Yeah.
All right. A green flame.
Green flame.
Almost seems to erupt
Oh, man, I was
from
really excited
inside
about
the
that,
demon itself, and it burns in a hot fire that doesn't actually feel hot at all. Like it looks like it's heat and hotness. Sorry.
Heat and hotness.
Heat and hotness. But
of like
those
this
of you
room
who are,
right now.
who are
Okay.
near it cannot feel any warmth at all.
Yes, you have this power.
Sweet.
Now, before I release your soul back into your new body, you must agree to go find the servants of my supposed rival. I am going to wed myself to a great being here in the Underdark, and it is up to you to see that his servants, the Faceless Lord's servants, do not disturb my ceremony. Go to where those Snurf blends, those deep gnomes, go to their city, destroy the servant of the Faceless Lord, and you will gain even more power.
More?
And come to the caverns of Aramikos to witness my bonding. This is your task. Swerve or delay or fail, and your soul is forfeit.
The Lord of the Dark doesn't fail.
You have not yet earned that mantle.
Tried.
But I, Queen of Rot, Lady of Disgust, may perhaps bestow you with a title, if you are successful.
Done.
Fare you well, Marrok, my most pretty servant.
Still kind of weird.
All right, yeah, continue.
Ow.
And that vision is gone. And those of you, again, you saw the demon erupt in green flame, and the Myconids who are there in front of you kind of stop in their reverie, and Philo screams out in his hoarse voice, saying, "She is here, she has come, she has bestowed her blessing among us. Praise the Queen, praise the Queen." And Basidia looks at you all in turn and kind of shakes her head slowly. And then Marrok, you appear in your body.
Sweet.
You're still lying there.
Oh, okay. That's logical. I think at this point then I'm going to open my eyes and then just kind of look around at everybody and take a second to kind of like judge whether or not this all kind of just really happened or not. And then slowly kind of sit up and just kind of look around. Yeah, I think that's
You
appropriate.
guys see Marrok sit up.
Was I not on top of the demon
Oh.
before?
Yes, you were.
Your life
So-
sucks. My bad.
You were on top of a burning. Those of you who are close to it felt no actual flame,
Okay. So,
but
okay.
it is on fire
it is-
below you and kind of consuming and falling. And the droning sound that you had heard before is as its wings seem to be crusting and melting on top of you. But oddly enough, you feel no pain. Just the thing below you is decomposing almost.
Okay. I'll jump down, kind of bewildered, but also annoyed that I didn't get the kill.
You see your supposed half brother sit up though.
Marrok? How are you alive?
Great question. One sec. And then I'm going to stand up and walk over towards the burning carcass, and I'm going to like totes rip its heart out.
Okay.
So that was what I
you
wanted.
reach into the flame, and at its core, where you would assume it would be, you feel something solid.
Cool.
Out
Yank that out. I'm
comes
going to rip that baby out of there.
an alien heart, something you've never seen in any of killing or dissections you've ever done of humans.
Mm-hmm.
It looks nothing like that. It looks like it has 18 chambers and it is pulsing. You almost feel that there's you might be able to see a tinge of green flame around it, but the rest of you do not.
Do
It's in
I
your hand, still pulsing.
do I at all recognize what spell or what happened to that demon, the magic that happened to it just now?
Roll me an Arcana check.
All right.
While she's doing that, I'm going to start very deliberately squeezing as hard as I possibly can.
Okay. The thing starts to, the certain chambers of it that are full of blood start to bulge, and then one of them on your your strongest finger pops and
Perfect.
A purplish yellow fluid seems to burst out, and it almost sprays on your companions on their shoes.
I got a 15.
You got a 15.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have known of spellcasters that use patrons, unholy patrons, or sometimes neutral patrons, to call upon their power in order to invoke and create effects like this.
Okay. So I'm looking around for any hidden casters then.
Okay.
So that and also, I guess that would be my first instinct. But then he's just ripped out a heart, so I guess I'm more confused of why are you?
He's wearing a cloak.
How's
He's
he
also
alive?
alive.
How's he alive? What the heck? Oh,
Still squeezing very intently.
Okay.
I want this to
Marrok?
just explode.
Make me a strength check.
Okay, that's not great, but I'll take it. 19!
Nice.
So you're squeezing that one thing bursts, and then all of them start to collapse in you, and suddenly you're just holding on to it. It's almost like a when you take one of those stress balls, and all of the fluid comes out of all of the holes in your fist as it comes out, and starts dripping down.
Nice.
And you're squeezing onto this as hard as you can, and you feel like it stops pulsating pretty quickly.
Good.
But now you're just holding like an empty vessel of flesh.
Okay.
It
okay.
doesn't seem very Merrick-like.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm just going to go ahead
I-
and just drop that. Just let it on the ground. Problem.
I kind of raise my hands and ready to cast a spell, and I call out Marrok.
I'm
Is
going to
that
draw
you?
my sword.
Yeah,
Just kind of hold it up and back away a little bit.
this is kind of bad news,
I'm going to
bears.
start wiping my hands on my cloak.
Okay.
Just kinda
Merrick wipes
cleaning
his
up.
hands.
What has the demon done to you?
Nothing? Why? I'm sorry, I'm confused. What?
You just tore out a heart.
Was that you? Did you cast that spell?
Yes.
How are you alive right now?
I'm really, really good at faking it.
No, that's not what happened. That's not what happened.
I'm pretty sure it was. Lord of the Dark doesn't fall that easily.
I believe him wholeheartedly, yeah.
Oh yeah, I should probably make some kind of a check for this, huh?
Are
Persuasion,
you
maybe?
deceiving?
Well, I mean, I feel pretty confident in everything I'm saying, but that doesn't mean they have to believe
All
me, I
right.
suppose.
Yeah. Roll
So,
me a deception check. Go ahead and roll insight if you want to try to.
Yeah, I
disbelieve.
totally believe you.
22.
Oh.
Oh, wait. I still believe you.
Perception?
It's wisdom insight.
Oh, insight, sorry. Yeah.
Gotta beat a 22.
22.
Oh!
Okay. So your sister notices something's up.
Okay.
Yeah. Sister.
So you were just faking the death. Oh man, we were terrified. It looked so much like that demon just murdered you.
Well, I had to let the demon think that, otherwise I couldn't get under it to destroy it.
That's incredible. Can you believe this, Ruki?
No, I can't. And I put my sword back. I can't believe this. I can't believe you've done this.
Well played.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just going to quietly lean over to Molly. She was always jealous when we were younger. It's just how this goes. You have to understand.
But you weren't a spellcaster when, well, I suppose, not of this power.
I think I was. I'm pretty sure I was. I remember being as much. I mean, I did take on a demon lord. Let's be real.
I've only heard you say you took on a demon lord. I wasn't there to witness that.
Yeah.
You weren't there to not witness it, so
None
I
of
feel
us
like
saw that.
Also, you took on a demon lord,
When?
or
When
did
did this
you
happen?
did you talk to this demon lord?
I definitely led it into the bottom of the bottomless lake. So I feel like this conversation's done. I feel like we have a bigger
Oh,
problem.
that one,
In the
sorry.
dark lake.
Yeah.
When he shot green flame at it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, person who remembers this story better
Sorry,
than my
sorry.
compatriots.
I was stuck
I
on
wasn't there.
Zuggtmoy.
Molly wasn't there.
Molly wasn't there. That's true.
Yeah.
I told you about
Found
it.
you later.
You
I don't
trust me,
you.
Molly. Oh, you clearly believe me.
I believe you. Doesn't mean I trust you.
Oh, what do I roll to get you to trust me? Hold on.
So Basidia and Philo and the rest of the Myconids kind of are just watching what's happening. The ones that seem to follow Philo are doing more kind of
Crazy dances?
yeah, kind of almost like a ululating kind of posture. And Philo again is just keeps looking nervously back towards the Welcome Grove and the large mushrooms that are farther back behind there.
Listen, I would love to stay and chat, but I feel like we've already promised these people we were going to get them out of here. And I feel like we also made a promise to get back to a city of gnomes that we have to have a conversation with.
What?
Not fire.
What?
Related. Yeah, that was a conversation we had.
What?
You were there.
Wait,
That spell is a spell that clearly came from, the powers came from an outside patron.
Maybe.
Have you made? They're all
Why are we
saying
having
that
this conversation now? when
because
we've
they
just-
all are saying that the demons whatever has arrived. What have you done? What's happened here?
survived, which I think is probably better
Wait,
than
you
what
s-
I've done at any other time in this entire adventure.
wait, how? Merrick, you seem very different, and you're telling us things that didn't quite
What
happen.
is this gnome thing?
They absolutely happened.
What are you talking about? This gnome thing?
The gnome thing, where we were, our original quest before we took 9 other side quests to get here.
Not.
Oh,
I mean, who's
nah.
counting?
Clearly me.
Obviously. All right, I'm going to drop it and try not to be super suspicious outwardly, and I'm going to just start dancing and trying to bring up the spirits of everyone else right now. Everyone else.
Okay. Philo seemed to be following your conversations only slightly until then sees you're dancing and is like, yes, praise. You won't be leaving
Well played.
soon, will
We
you?
shall leave. We shall leave together now.
I must stay and serve my mistress. Philo. Yes.
Okay. Well, what is what's her name? Basidia?
Yeah.
What is she doing now?
She's very introspective and has not really used her rapport spores at all.
Okay. I'm going to walk over to her and ask her if Basidia, should we leave now? Should we get everyone to a safe area?
You see a small puff come out. It almost seems like she wants to speak to you privately. And it says, yes, we need to leave more now than ever. There was a part of me that doubted your story that Zuggtmoy was here, that she was exerting actual power here in the Underdark instead of the Abyss where she comes from. But
Yeah. How are you?
now, you heard her voice. She was
Briefly.
here.
But where did she go? We haven't heard her since.
I believe that is what Philo has been serving beyond.
So what would you like to do with Philo? Should we leave him here?
Oh, I don't think a civil war will help anyone. We must leave now.
Together, everyone?
As many of the Myconids who will follow.
Okay. So I'm going to turn around and dance a little bit more aggressively and say, "It is time to leave. We should go now."
Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna take them all? Where's a safe place here?
Gosh.
I thought they told us. I thought they suggested a place we could
Oh
go.
yeah, where did they say we'd like to go?
I don't think they mentioned the place, but
Oh.
Basidia says it does not matter. Anywhere but here, away from her power, will be safer. And perhaps we can find allies to find out more.
Well,
Okay.
would I know if Gracklestug would welcome them?
Yes, you would know
Okay.
that they would not. Yeah, the Myconids are neither xenophobic or anything like that, but and people, the other peoples in the Underdark know that they exist, but there's not really like trade or any
Got it.
diplomatic relations between them. They just seem to kind of coexist. They're known as not a threat, essentially.
So if we took them all to the city, would they find safe haven there, or like be able to
roll
settle?
me.
Near the city,
do you have
maybe?
history or
Yeah, I think just a straight intelligence check.
straight intelligence?
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Woo, nat 20.
Oh, all right. So you're almost certain that they would either slaughter, the Grey Doors would either slaughter them and use their bodies as food, fodder, maybe not for them, but for their steeders or other animals, or they would enslave them.
Okay, so we're not going there.
We could go near there.
No.
What? I mean, there's
No.
caves. There's plenty of caves
No.
around.
We're not putting them in caves near the city where they're going to be enslaved.
We also need supplies, though. I feel like if we keep them close by, we go get what we need from the city. We can then venture out with them.
We should just take them directly to a place where they can be safe.
Yeah, let's do that.
And you know where that is all of a sudden.
Anywhere but here?
Anywhere but a place where they would be placed into slavery.
I never said to take them to the city. I said near the city.
Well,
Let us
puts them in
journey
danger.
40 days into the Underdark and see what we find. I think honestly, though, let's strike out and just, at least let's get them out of, because there's a lot of
Anywhere but here,
shadiness here.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, not anywhere but here. Anywhere but here, and anywhere but the place where they would become slaves, or anywhere near there. So there.
So there.
So there.
There's a
there.
wide range of options then.
Gregson just starts scratching his head. Fine.
Okay. So what do you guys plan to do?
Well, Ruki, why don't you, if you can communicate to them to follow, and then let's just march out.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to turn to them and call everyone and tell them all to follow me.
This is a region of the Underdark none of us has been to before, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's...
And we traveled here by a really unconventional means, so we have no idea how really to get to anywhere
Yeah.
from here.
We're just
We
going
just click our
forward.
heels 3 times and think of home.
Man.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh.
So you say follow me to everyone? Is that what...
Yes.
Yeah. And Philo, who has been dancing with you sometimes when you're aggressive and sometimes when you're not. Some of his followers, have kind of dissipated and gone back to what they were trying to do, just for the maintaining of the community. But Philo then hears your voice and he says, "Where go? Why would we leave? We have found great power here."
Yes, but there's more power where we are going. We can find peace and joy and power.
Zima says, joy.
Yeah. Oh, poor Zima. She's very distraught by everything that's been happening.
She's distracted by
Yeah.
the little baby Mike and she stole.
Oh yeah.
Does she still have it? Is it
Yes.
still
I think
here?
she does. Yeah.
Philo says, "Well, you may go, you may leave. I do not believe non-Myconids can understand the promise of what is happening here.
But why don't you help them
Please.
understand it?
I would like you to do that. Spread the word. Tell everyone what is happening."
I can't do it without your help, though.
I kind of nudge Ruki and I'm like, I think he's a lost cause. I think we
And
just...
Philo says, be well, spread my mistress's love throughout the Underdark." And he kind of just dances away.
Okay.
Right.
And Basidia comes up to you and says, "Yes, it's good. I'm glad that we can leave without violence."
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's strike out and
Yeah.
go. Vicidia, do you have any ideas of where we should head?
There are no. I know of many places. I've been here in the Underdark for many years, but perhaps the explorers might know more.
Well, we haven't been to this region before. If you know anywhere where you think we can at least make safe camp as we figure out where is a good place to establish a new colony.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're on our way to these.
I may know of a place,
Okay.
but I will consult with the explorers, and they may know more. Rasharu was the leader of the Circle of Explorers, and it is actually there in the congregation.
Cool.
And you see that he's got it looks like a band of about 7 Myconids, a little bit more well.
Got it.
Not armed per se, but just more well equipped. They have pouches and bags and things ready to go. Rasharu says, "Yes, let us go now." And you guys kind of motion out through the exit of Neverlight Grove, which is to the east.
Okay.
And he starts walking that way slowly, and Basidia follows. Jesus. In her minds, you hear, "Come, come. Now is the time."
Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
I'll keep walking in that direction then. I'm
So
gonna,
you guys,
I'm gonna take up the rear.
You leave with Basidia, Rasharu, and 7 Myconid explorers.
Marrok might be taking up the rear, but I'm suspicious of him, so I'm going to
I'm actually.
always keep an eye on him.
Well, I'm walking with Marrok because I wanted to ask him some questions.
There you go. So I'm just making sure that everyone is safely ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm like, so, Marrok, you said you faked that death. Are you trained in illusion spells? I didn't realize.
Well, most rogues should be, yes.
Oh, okay. Do I?
I thought you tipped your hat to that idea. I was like, oh, thank you. That was really not what I meant to say, but yes.
Well, I how did you do it? I would love to learn your tricks. I mean, I know illusions as well, but I am nowhere near as adept apparently as you are.
Merrick's gonna scratch the back of his head a little bit, and then kind of stop for a second, and then just lean in next to Molly and say, "Can we please talk about this later? I'm not 100% comfortable yet with everything that's happened.
What's happened?
I don't know how to describe it, really. Honest, I was dead. I'm sure of it, I think. But I don't know. It just, and then scratch the head again.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine.
Roll me another deception check.
9.
And then
I'll actually do it with advantage because you've done
19.
much better. I know.
insight again?
Yeah.
Better. 15. No good.
So, yeah, you seem to probe him as much as you can, but it seems like he's
Okay.
pretty adamant about what he's saying.
So, I believe then that these are spellcasting powers you've had before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to be clear, you're not really sure where.
Right.
Based on what you witnessed, you saw a bolt of green flame
Right.
come from the air, essentially, and consume the demon.
I also did ask, did you do this? And he said yes.
Or he had sat up and opened his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'm in the same boat as Ruki of just like we
Bam.
gotta watch what's
Yep.
happening
I don't
here.
understand. I've
is
done
not
nothing
good.
that's been
But
trustworthy.
I say none of that to you. After our conversation, I'm like, okay, well, rest up and feel better.
We can discuss this later.
Great. So
Rashra says if we... did you want to do something first?
Oh, I wanted to talk to Basidia up front.
Okay.
And see how she's doing and what's going on with her.
We keep referring to her as she, so we might as well just make it canon at this point.
Oh, yeah.
She,
sorry.
says, with her rapport spores, I am unsettled. What is happening is unprecedented in all my years. I've never witnessed this. Demons here, demon lords. It is unfathomable.
I noticed that when we were, back with the demon, you seemed perturbed even after the demon had been killed. What was going on with you?
As I said, my mind held on to a small glimmer of doubt in your story, that somehow you were mistaken, that the Queen of Rot was here. But hearing her voice so clearly confirmed her presence to me and to many of the Myconids. As you see, not many of them chose to depart with you.
Do you fear that you will lose the rest of your companions?
Yes.
Is
I
that
fear
your greatest fear?
Very much, yes. This colony is a family to me. And now we are a few. We have one circle leader, one small group. We have helpers. Thank you for that. But I must find a way to thwart these plans and wrest control away from Philo.
Well, we will do all we can
Please.
to make sure that you are safe, along with your comrades.
I appreciate that.
Is there anything do you know of any places that we could go that would make this easier on us? I feel like we should stay away from any of the larger cities. I feel like we should find a place that's tucked away, like Neverlight.
May I consult with Rasharu?
Please do. Please let me know. And please, for the sake of staying safe, let's keep this between the two of us.
Keep our destination between the two of us?
Yes.
I see.
And Rasharu.
Do you suspect something?
I just want to be safe, and I want you to be safe, and that's what I'm.
Safe.
No, that's just what my goal is, overall.
Understood. Very well. And again, my thanks to you and your friends for what you have done.
And I'd also like to go up to Molly,
Okay.
and tell her that I think that we are fine, that we are in a good spot, and that we don't need to worry about Marrok. And I say that in a hushed tone.
Okay.
I'm walking right next to her. Like, how hushed can you be?
Like, if she comes up,
We're all just walking. We're strolling along, so you can
Yeah.
kind of change
Yeah.
paces and stuff.
Speaking of which, what's your marching order? How do you guys want to travel? I mean, you've made it, half a mile away from Neverlight Grove. You feel like now you're in the Underdark proper. How do you want to travel?
I think now I'll be up front with
Sure.
Basidia.
I'll travel in the kind of middle of the pack.
Okay.
Okay, so Ruki and Basidia up front. Rasharu and his scouts would probably also
Be way up front.
be farther up front than you.
Okay.
And as well, so then
Actually-
Molly.
I'm gonna jump up to talk to Ruki here for a bit, so I'll be up front with her.
Okay. So Molly and Marrok, you're kind of in this second file with, I assume Zima kind of in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Zima.
And then there will be two Myconids behind you.
Come.
Is Zima just tending to everyone? Is she just going around and
Yeah,
making sure everyone's okay?
trying to spread as much joy as
All
she
the
can.
joy.
She's singing
very
her
bubbly.
song. Singing her song.
Is she
Lots
carrying
of-
the little Myconid with her and just like,
I don't want to make too many character choices for her, but yes.
Something
And
about the
she's
same
saying, "Coo, coo, 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 coo. You're
Also
so
same
cute."
Verbatim.
Yeah, verbatim, exactly like that.
exactly how she
Yeah. But I'm not speaking for her. Let me
Let's establish this.
Yeah, let's be real clear.
if I was channeling Kayla, that's what I would do. All right, so
And Marrok is up the back, right? So
Yeah, with
Eric is
Just
kind of
with two Myconids
American
as
here
well.
at the back.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Molly, you go up to speak to
Yeah.
Ruki.
So, did we figure out a safe place to go?
I think that we are currently trying to figure it out, and we'll find it
Okay.
very soon.
Great.
I think we'll be fine.
All right. Well, I mean, do we just help them establish their colony and then we're on our own way, or what's our plan here?
I think their goal is to maintain a solid foundation, and we'll help them with that, and we'll be on our way as soon as possible. I think we have a lot of things to figure out before leaving, though.
I agree.
And I do think that Marrok is fine, and we should be glad that he is alive at this point.
Okay. Kind of eye her suspiciously now.
What are you doing?
Are you asking me in
Yeah.
character or out of character?
I'm not. Anyway.
He's in character.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Speaking of which, that reminds me. Can you roll me a percentile dice, please?
Yeah. Oh god, did I just gain another madness level?
This guy?
Yeah. Thank you. 100.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta roll 2, right?
Yeah.
No. 9.
So 0, 9.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you start to, as you're walking along, you start to see visions in the world around you.
Of any
Yeah.
kind of.
You see, as you pass by Fair's Rest in the thing, you see it start to move and reach out towards one of the Myconids. And if you call out, the Myconid will, what are you talking about?
You didn't. It was going to get you. You saw that, right?
I see nothing. It is Fair's Rest. Colorful, pretty, but not animate.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Yes. Right.
Right.
Of course.
Right.
Sorry. Right.
Very well. All right.
Okay.
Continue on, please. Spores go away. So yeah, you start to see visions all around you, more than periodically.
Excellent.
Excellent. Combine that with your other madnesses. That you
Yeah,
have.
it's just, no.
Layers and layers.
So Basidia makes its way back to you and Molly, and says, Rashru knows of a safe cavern. It's about 2 days' journey from here. He said he will take us there.
Okay.
There's fresh water, not diseased. At least it wasn't a few weeks ago when he was there.
Okay. And how are we on food currently?
The explorers that with you have some packs of foodstuffs.
Okay.
But the rest of you guys, I don't know. What do you have any fungus left from the last time that you?
I have, I think, a few stores from. Remember when I foraged
Yeah.
in the pack?
Right.
Foraging.
In the caverns below Gracklestug.
Yeah, yeah.
And I gave that list to you. So
Yeah.
you have a whole bunch of those, many of which are edible.
Okay, great.
And you can speak to any of the Myconids and they can help and are somehow not offended by you consuming fungus
It's not essential
as a
fungus.
foodstuff. They realize that it's a, it's a resource in the Underdark that grows.
Sure.
That they tend. They're very happy to explain any knowledge with you.
Great.
So let me know if you have any questions.
Okay.
Specifically.
Will do.
All right, so you guys travel along, doing some wonderfully fun stuff. How fast are you attempting to go?
I think we're trying to get there as fast as quickly as possible, but
Right. We also have like
controlled pace, though, right?
yeah,
like
we're
not
not trying to
look
wear
like
everyone out.
right.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
have non.
So normal.
adventurers. Normal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
you're not going fast. So you're not,
Well, would that
Appropriate.
would that be slow for us, considering that they're smaller creatures?
yeah, it goes based on what the smallest, the travel distance of what the smallest creatures are. So good point. In our Myconid friends, yeah. The sovereigns can travel 30 feet, and the adults 20 feet. So, and most of you are normal paced, right? So, what?
Yeah.
I cracked my neck.
Oh, and that must have.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that has nothing to do with your madness.
It might.
It might have a bit to do with your madness.
Character Demetrios.
We
Yeah.
just got new mics, so we're
It's
getting
like
accustomed
that.
to them.
I imagine it sounded for you guys like that scene in Fight Club when Taylor Durden just said that,
Yep.
and it's like a little bit unhinged. That's kind of
Yeah.
what Marrok just did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Character.
So yeah, you're right. They do travel a little bit slower. So it's when Rasharu mentioned 2 days, that was their speed.
Okay, great.
All right. So you guys spend the rest of this day traveling, and you make it to an area which feels like a. Sorry, 1 second. Doing some. By the way, little pimp out here. I'm using our new
Ooh.
I was trying to get a good look
DM
at that.
screen.
Rage.
Pretty
Produced
hot.
by Gale Force 9, one of our partners.
So awesome.
It's got great information on it. I can show you the other side real quick. It's about to be
Whoa!
backwards,
Whoa.
but it's got great information specifically for Out of the Abyss in it, and it's available
Seriously.
at the Gale Force 9 website right now. So go ahead and check that out. Perhaps, Greg, you can dump a link into there if you guys are interested. It's got great art over the course of the Out of the Abyss campaign. So just for that alone, it's awesome.
Yeah,
Also, our shirts are
it's
awesome.
very, very helpful. Yes, and of course our shirts. I'll pimp these more at the end of the session, but
Yeah.
check them out. Alyssa was wearing one.
This is too hot in here.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you guys find a place to bed down for one night after you've kind of spent the rest of the day traveling. You guys speaking amongst yourselves. All the conversations we kind of just role played out kind of happen over the course of the whole day.
Sure.
And then you camp, eat whatever fungus is available from Molly's stash.
Okay.
And
You
you
guys
hear.
want some fungi? That's how I offer it to them. Hey guys, you guys want some?
And Rasharu puts out some rapport spores and says, "You should sleep now. We must travel tomorrow very fast."
We should probably take turns to sleep.
Do Myconids sleep?
That's what I'm thinking.
We rest, enter trance.
Okay. So I think we can all sleep if they're keeping watch.
I think I would prefer for at least one of us to stay awake.
That's fair.
I'll stay awake.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll stay awake too.
No.
Okay.
I got it. Okay.
Two of you on first watch?
Yep.
Okay.
I guess I'll get second. Shouldn't we each take one watch?
I agree.
Okay. Yeah, no, you were completely right.
Right.
Molly,
Because
I'll sleep now.
Because everything's fine.
I'll take the second watch.
I'll take third watch.
Yeah, I mean,
Thanks for volunteering first, Mary.
My pleasure.
I mean, technically, that's the
I'm pretty
easiest
sure I
watch.
don't need to sleep. Per se, anyway.
Oh, you're half elf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you still need to
Half
sleep.
elf sleeps.
Well, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Full elves.
The full
trance.
elves do the trance thing, but they still
Half
need to
elves are
rest for
keeping
8
it.
hours.
Okay.
Anyway, first watch.
Uh-huh.
Demon.
You-
Every time.
Every time. Demon kills you. Done. All right. I did roll a 20. Just kidding. So you, no, it passes relatively easily. You see a vision of a very, very attractive woman coming towards you.
Lucky me. Wait, that one?
Yes.
No, I have arguments.
Side note,
I have
Greg's
arguments.
voice for that demon is how I'm talking to all first dates from now on.
You're very attractive. Very attractive. Plan on a wedding.
I'll let you know
You
how it
will
goes.
immediately impress all of the ladies.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Excellent.
So yes, but all these things kind of appear in your brain. You see green flame dancing. You see
Green flame.
a moving, slippery ooze coming directly towards you.
This is all while he's awake and just hanging out. Dang.
It looks real to him.
That's rough, man. Rough
Okay.
life.
How are you? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm great. It's fine. Everything's fine.
What is your reaction also, Mike? What is your reaction?
Was that loud?
Could be. Who knows?
Yeah. Just being safe.
You're right.
Um,
You're very into being safe this session.
it's my thing today.
Audio.
New
Safety
Year's
first.
resolution, gotta be safe.
Safety first.
Okay, so he's freaking out. We're sleeping.
Are you?
Well,
Do we
Yeah,
get
you are
woken up
sleeping?
Yeah,
by
Okay.
anything?
sleeping.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
You hear someone slapping their face repeatedly, loudly into a microphone.
Into a microphone.
What is a microphone?
Into a microphone. Are you secret though? And are you safe?
Yes.
What do? Do you wake up? Do
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna kind of wake
investigate?
up a little bit and I'm just gonna lay there and watch.
Okay. You see basically
I'm gonna
what he
slap
was
a couple
doing.
times.
He's looking at things.
Scratch the back of my head for a second.
I don't wake
Cover
up.
my eyes. Open them. Just.
Where are you sleeping in relation to him?
Well, I was a little suspicious, but I really don't want to keep Molly
So are you behind him? Is what I'm
suspicious, so
asking.
I'm off to the side
Okay.
from Marrok.
So make me a perception check.
Sure. 12.
12? Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, in the darkness, you're just able to see, scratching
Okay.
some kind of slapping of
I also
face.
have dark vision.
Right. So yeah, that's what you're able to kind
Okay.
of determine.
Cool.
All right. Other than that, your watch passes uneventfully.
Okay, cool. Neat.
All right.
So I'm going to go over and very lightly try and wake Ruki to swap out. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Ruki, it's you.
Yeah, I wake up and I'll just start my watch.
Okay, sounds good. It's actually much quieter this time around. There doesn't seem to be anyone fidgeting. You are very calm and monk-like in your watch. Everything passes. Moves on to Molly.
I'm sleeping in the middle. I'm just dead asleep.
Yeah.
Dead asleep. You wake her up.
Yeah.
She's like,
Oh, sorry. Fungi just really knocked me out.
it's been a rough couple weeks.
Yeah. Trying to get some beauty rest.
All right. So yours also passes uneventfully.
Great.
And
Congrats.
Thanks.
everyone
Not even stab me in the heart.
wakes
Son
up.
of a-
Rasharu says, yes, bright and early. And it rapport spores in your mind, of course. You hear, yes, bright and early. We must travel far. Travel far. Let us go.
I say, good morning.
Is that Zima?
What?
I feel like that's a Zima thing, not a.
Well,
a
but
Ruki thing.
now I'm dancing. I have to dance for that.
She sings us a morning
that's my
song.
way.
Oh.
Morning person.
Oh.
What's she singing? Oh, she.
I feel like
getting
Zima
them-
wouldn't be a morning person. I feel like that would
Getting
be
them
more
up
accurate.
and
Basidia kind of starts to look at you
I wink at her.
a little clearer. That does not assuage her fears. She says,
That does not assuage your fears.
Are you feeling all right, Ruki?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm trying to start the day off on a happy note.
Merrick is sitting over there.
I see.
consistently rubbing his face.
Your colleague, Zima, seems to also partake in such things.
I think her joy is kind of rubbing off on me a little bit.
That's...
Yeah.
It is noon, but I am concerned.
You're concerned?
Yes.
Because I'm happy?
Many of the Myconids who received Philo's blessing began with such happiness.
Fair.
Good
Well,
job.
but I've known Zima for much longer than I've known you, and well, she's been happy before we met you.
Yes, she has. It may just be the difference between Myconids and the soft skins.
Persuade?
You don't know me. You can't label me. Put me in a box.
Got a lot of calluses. Skin ain't that hard.
She. I keep you doing that. For some reason, I just have
You've gendered.
assigned Basidia to that. So yes, she says yes. Let us go, Rasharu. We must go. And so they gather up their things. The explorers say yes. We must go this way. And you again go as you were traveling through the Underdark before. You go through long tunnels that go down, some that spiral up. Sometimes it goes to single file as you have to cross precipices that only allow such things. Everywhere there is Fair's Rest. You definitely see a lot of it throughout, and it does. Whenever you see it, it starts to pulsate and again almost move and undulate, as it were.
Okay. I'm gonna very awkwardly walk / run / kind of trip over while looking up at the Fair's Rest and get up next to Ruki, and then just turn me. Can I walk with you for just a bit? Is that
Yeah, that'd be great.
cool? Okay.
Are you feeling okay, Merrick?
Oh,
Are you recovering okay from that demon encounter?
yes, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yes, I'm fine. 20.
Nice.
Alright.
Nice.
Great.
Oh wait, hold on.
Excellent.
We need a yeah.
So you're rolling deception again?
I was, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you got a 20?
Well, with my bonus, not an actual nat. I would have said nat 20.
All of your good rolls are coming up.
Man, it's
When it
like I
doesn't
was
matter.
born to play this.
Yeah.
When it
got
doesn't
it.
matter.
You
That's
got
also how
this.
this goes,
In
actually,
non-combat.
yes. I'm on fire.
Nice.
Maybe
All right.
literally. I'm
So,
gonna pat Molly on the back
I'm like, oh, good.
and just walk closely next to Ruki.
you guys are traveling around, and early on in the day, you start to feel some kind of. Actually, everybody make me perception checks.
Perception.
Oh man, now it matters.
My gosh.
I was not perceptive.
Can I go with my passive?
Quattro. Quattro it is.
Yeah, if it's
Better?
Oh, passive? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
10.
It's way
10.
better. Yeah.
10. All right.
18.
Did you get anything higher than a 10?
I got a 10. You
got a 10?
My passive perception is better.
All right,
guys are
so
so nice.
none of you noticed it at first, but Rasharu says, there is some unhappiness in the earth here in the Underdark today. Do you feel there's some tremors?
Oh, great.
Not unheard of, not odd, not strange. Happens in various places. I haven't felt it here before, but other places of the Underdark, it is all right.
I look
We
around
just-
to
we
try to
would be
find Kevin
careful.
Bacon. Where's Kevin Bacon?
Where's Kevin Bacon? While this happens, Merrick's gonna lie down on the ground and start knocking. Oh God. Oh no.
You definitely hear a knockback.
A knockback, and I'm just gonna sit up and look at everyone, and then just very slowly get back up.
Are you okay?
Yeah. You didn't hear that, right?
What?
Exactly.
What?
Excellent. Okay, just checking. Oh God. Yep, everything's great. How are you today?
I'm well, thank you.
Marvelous. Shh. Marvelous. Good.
I walk
Okay.
up to Ruki after this exchange and I'm like, are you sure he's okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
I
A lot
think
of
he's tired. Must be just.
Very tired.
Sure. I mean, he had a very dangerous encounter. Yeah,
Am
that
I
makes
hearing
sense.
Yeah, he has to recover.
Yeah.
Are you guys
He
making that
almost died.
secret?
I was kind of quiet when I was whispering to her.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're on a different file. I mean,
And
if
I'm
you-
staring at Feyre. Yeah.
If you want to try to eavesdrop on them, you can make a perception check.
Nope. That's a 9.
No, yeah. So
Okay,
they're
so
far
no.
enough away with the echoes and everything, you can't really make out what they're saying, but you definitely heard okay. The word okay.
And then I'm just gonna turn with thumbs up like this. Okay.
And then as you're kind of craning your neck trying to hear that, you're thinking of their voices, and their voice and the sound that comes out of their mouth seems to make shapes in the air in front of them, and it looks like the color of the fair's rest
I feel like I'm just
coming out of them,
constantly
and
a really
it's
bad acid
mingling
trip.
between their two voices that come and mingling out, and then it opens up into a face that says, "Find the Blingden Stone," and it dissipates.
Lingdenstone.
The Blinkenstein.
Right. 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 No, I know. Right. Right. Where are we going again?
We're going to
A safe place.
a safe place.
A safe place.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like not near Blinkenstone, right? Or near Blinkenstone.
Blingdenstone.
What?
Blingdenstone.
Yeah, that, whatever. I like Blinkenstone better.
Blinkenstone.
It sounds cooler.
flashing.
Thank you. It's a flashy city.
I think we're
Bright
trying to stay
lights.
away from most cities, urban areas in general.
Yep.
So you guys are continuing to travel along today, even though the warning of tremors, or the shaking of the earth, not the Kevin Bacon movie, and you're walking along what looks like a small 10-foot wide passage, kind of circular in shape, definitely still natural, but still some stalactites and stuff. And you're in the kind of configuration that you guys had outlined, because it's wide enough for you guys to travel this way. And a much, you don't have to make perception rolls for this one. You definitely hear a quake of the earth, and suddenly the ceiling collapses on top of you guys.
Oh, no.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 18.
13.
10.
Oh, God.
You're a
I'm glad.
monk.
I know.
What happened?
I'm just having a hard day, okay?
Oh. You have a lot on your
I was
mind.
just riding on top of a demon, and things
You
are
take
rough.
8 bludgeoning damage as rock falls on top of you, not able to jump out of the way in time.
Just
Okay.
great.
And you got a
13.
13. You made it in
I had an 18.
You made it.
Question though.
Yes.
Because I'm standing next to Ruki. Is there any action I can take to try and like move her out of the way, or? Does that make sense what I'm saying? Like
no,
push
no,
them?
it happens
like-
almost instantaneously.
Okay.
All of a sudden, before as the rumble starts, rocks start falling down.
Okay.
And you jump out of the way. You try to, and it comes around.
I have a pile of rubble
You
on
jump
top of
into
me.
the way.
You got a
I
rubble.
jump
You
into
got a
the
rubble
way.
on you.
Ah! Oh god.
The other Myconids, some of them are able to get out of the way, and some of them aren't. And yeah, you definitely see as the dust begins to kind of settle a little bit that several of them are injured. Zima, what is he going to do? Zima is able to jump out of the way. Okay,
Just our
so
most dexterous member.
now after
With the baby
after
on.
the dust kind of clears a little bit, and your vision kind of resets, and you're looking at your wounds, you see the passage both in front of you and behind you. There's rocks blocking it.
I'm gonna scramble over and start trying to get rocks off of Ruki.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like reaching out of the rocks, like.
I'm definitely, like-
muffled.
I'm going to take this reminder.
Great, you get it all off of her, but yeah.
I'm going to walk towards one end of the cave and having been reminded of dangerous things afoot, I'm going to finally remember to cast Mage Armor before we get in a fight. I'm a good wizard!
Yay, go wizards!
Never mind. I'm doing strength checks for my rapier for the first like 6 minutes.
We're really good at this game.
So yeah, everyone's kind of
So I'm going to look at the rocks, casting the spell.
casting your spell. All right, so yeah, it looks like it was a natural cave in. All of the rock that was above, some of the stalactites have broken off.
Got it.
And you estimate just from glancing at it that it's tons and tons of rock in front of you and behind you.
Cool. Not so cool.
So there aren't any other exits around us.
Rasharu puts out his rapport spores. He says, "Oh no, yes, fan out. Everyone's safe. Everyone's safe."
I'm gonna look up.
You look up, and it looked like a immense amount of rock had been above there, and has no light is streaming through.
Okay, that's what it's.
And then as you look at it, it almost looks like a gaping maw of stone, and then that morphs into a ooze that is
Now that Ruki's like uncovered,
dropping down
and I'm
on
seeing
top
this,
of
I'm
you.
just gonna start backing up very, very slowly and walking towards the edge of one of the rock walls that is near me. Entrance or behind, I don't know which.
Okay.
But,
You as you're backing up, kind of looking at this, you stumble and fall down, and your hand goes through some loose gravel, and some more rock falls, but it looks like there might be a passageway.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of feel around a little bit.
Okay, start
I'll run
digging.
over to
Yep,
you.
and I'm just gonna start digging and trying to look around and yeah.
Okay.
Guys, hold on.
What's going on?
I think I might have. Hold on. I'm gonna keep digging a little bit more. I think I found a way out. Quick. This way.
And Basidia, oh, okay. Yes, let us. Rashru, are your explorers okay? And he responds, a few cuts, lost pieces of flesh, but we are okay. Let us proceed.
I lean over to Ruki. Wow, mushrooms take damage differently than humans. Lost pieces of flesh. That sounds intense.
It will grow back. It will grow back.
Oh, okay. Good.
Over some time.
For some time.
For some time. They deal with a lot of shiitake. I had to make one.
Oh no.
I had to make one.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, you see this
Oh,
passageway. It's
oh,
about
no.
after you dig a while, it looks like it's 2 or 3 feet wide. You'd be able to crawl through, no problem.
Okay.
And what's your light source? You have dark vision.
Yeah.
You have dark vision.
I will cast light on a thing. If we're
Okay.
going into darkness.
On a thing.
On a thing.
Okay.
What a little pebble. Maybe a bunch of pebbles. Why do you
Yeah,
like
and
that?
all the Myconids have dark vision too. So you're
Yeah.
the only one.
You're kind of screwing it up
What
for
about-
all of us.
Hey, guys.
I could lead. I tell you to turn. Put that thing out. Get the thing out my face.
Why?
Zima appreciates it though.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
Yeah.
I have one friend.
And how much do you pay her? Oh, sorry.
Could you cast light? Like how much could you cast on a pile of pebbles so it looks like a little bowl of stars they're lighting on?
Are you planning like a spa date or
No, I'm just on a consistently bad acid trip, so I figure I might as well just keep going and make it.
You're on an acid trip.
I mean, that's what it feels like. Oh, things are popping out of the walls.
I'm just gonna cast
but they're
light
not.
on
saying
Zima's
this
mace,
for us?
so she has
Oh.
it in her hand.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like Sting.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys,
And orcs. Anyway,
No.
but not.
But not
you
at all.
see beyond you, based on all that light source, you see beyond you what looks like kind of a circular chamber, mostly with gravel and loose dirt. But it does seem to have kind of a circular thing, and then there's a smaller passageway farther on, about 15 feet away.
Okay. What was the name of the explorer leader guy?
Rasharu.
Rasharu, do you think you can navigate us out via this way? I mean, it's our current only exit, but
It is our only choice.
Yeah.
We must.
all right, let's do it.
Would you like to investigate it
I'll
first?
look around. Yeah,
While we tend to our wounded?
especially because I'm
That's
freaking
fair.
out. So, yeah.
Can Zima help heal them, perhaps? While
Yes. Azima says, "Of course.
That's fine.
You guys will be fine. If you find anything, come back and get me."
be great.
Neat.
Let's
Okay.
go, guys.
Okay.
So the three of you march forward. All right, and you see inside this chamber, it's a smaller exit in front of you, and it looks like it's kind of a T-junction. It goes one that way, one that way,
Left or right?
left and right.
Always go left.
What was that? Turn left. Oh, is there any logical reason behind it, or you just have a gut feeling?
Nat 20. I have a gut feeling it's a great idea.
Okay, I trust you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Why am I rolling well now?
I know.
What is this garbage?
Stop it.
Don't
So
want to
I'm
die.
you
wasting
enter.
all of
You entered this passageway and turned to the left, and it looks like this whole area is.
Gold.
No, you see kind of flashes of reflections almost from the walls, and you realize that it's kind of glistening a little bit.
It's wet.
Yeah, wet. There's some wetness here.
Is it? Do we know if it's water or?
Is it undulating at me?
Do you want to investigate it?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Small.
it looks like it's just definitely very moist. The rough areas have a.
Did you say it was moist? I'm sorry, I couldn't.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about this, guys.
Oh, are you one of those people?
I did.
Are you one of
There are
those
two types of people in this world.
Yeah.
In this world. People who don't
People
like
who like
those-
cake and people who hate anything moist. Those are your options.
Cake is overrated. Let's be
Oh
real.
my God.
See?
I need some water to moisten my lips.
I can never drink water again.
Oh no!
Well, it's been nice knowing you.
So yeah, it doesn't appear extremely strange or anything. It just
Yeah.
seems like in this part of the Underdark there may be an aquifer above or something.
Okay.
And maybe that's where the tremors came
Well,
from that.
yeah, let's not have
Okay,
another cave-in. That could be bad.
So the walls are wet. Are there any independent drops dripping from?
Yeah,
the
there's
ceiling?
lots of drops.
Okay.
Yeah, and you definitely kind of hear like a bloop, bloop, bloop,
Okay.
kind of
I'd like to start
echoing.
collecting them so that we have some clean, fresh water.
Are we sure it's clean fresh water?
No.
Oh, but she can purify stuff. Never mind. Yeah, I get you. You're right.
What do you want to collect it?
What?
in? Do you have a water skin
I would hope so.
or a bowl of some kind?
In an adventurer's pack.
Oh yeah, this is
I have
perfect vessel.
I have 10 stoppered bottles with colored liquid.
Oh, whoa, what is
I
that
don't have
from?
anything. I don't.
That was from the beginning, or was
Yeah,
that from?
the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's in them?
We
It
never
was
bothered
it was
figuring
music.
it out.
Have you been holding out on me with varying levels of scotch-like product?
Or poison.
So okay, yeah. So you're able. If you want to pour one of those out and collect water in it, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, I don't want to pour them out.
They're so mysterious.
So mysterious.
How are we currently on water? Are we parched right now?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess there was definitely enough supplies in Neverlight, but you guys are only one night away from there, so you're not parched. But the explorers had enough to share with you, so no, you're not.
While you're collecting water, I'm going to venture forward a little bit more, and I've cast light on my ring focus.
Okay, so you're able to see this kind of natural dirt-like passageway. All of a sudden, it seems to have straight lines to it, and you see a door kind of in front of you. And just from glancing from your light spell, looking around, it looks like it's kind of smooth stone
Oh.
in this chamber up ahead.
I call out, guys, I think I found a door.
A what?
A door
Where?
where I'm standing. Come over here, take a look.
In your dark vision, you can see a roiling mass of eyes
Nope,
staring
not a door.
at you.
No, not a door. Not a door. No, not a door. Not a door. That's not a door.
I try to figure
I'm
out
gonna
what
start
he's
pulling
saying.
Molly away from the door. Like, that's not a door. I don't think that's a door. I think you're very mistaken. I do not think that is a
Can
door.
I check out this door?
Yeah.
This door.
Okay, so you make you don't have to make a perception check. You can see it. It's basically just an opening, but it looks, instead of all the roughness of this chamber, it looks like it's a carved door.
Okay.
Whoa, Merrick.
doorway,
I just
rather.
made a door.
Not
I'm
an
sorry.
actual door,
There's
but
not
it's
an
a-
actual
Okay, but
door
I
there.
don't
an opening.
see anything weird about this door, and he's just freaking out.
Yes.
Okay.
I meant a doorway, not an actual door. You're right. It's not a door, but it just looks like. What I mean to say is, it looks like we've come across a person-made passageway here.
A person made.
Not
Merrick's gonna
necessarily
stare
a
really
man.
intently in the area that they were both just discussing,
Could be it.
Yep.
and then look back at Molly. I just wanted to make sure I understood what you were saying. You know, you're usually very appropriate with your word choices, and I was concerned that you had gotten lackadaisical in your descriptors.
Right?
I'm gonna try to look on ahead while you guys
Okay, so do you go to
discuss.
the doorway?
I'm gonna start kind of feeling. I'm gonna push on it gently to see if.
Oh, there's no door there. It's just a doorway.
Oh, it's a door. Oh, it's a doorway.
Yeah, sorry. guys.
See, that's why I was
I'm
very
gonna
angry.
break through, but be
There's not a door.
as stealthy about it as possible.
Roll me a stealth check.
Cool.
Stealth check. Stealth check.
Stealth check. Check.
10.
A 10?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, don't you have like a special stealth ability? I guess you didn't need to be that stealthy.
Okay, so as you get to the doorway, you see...
Actually, I'm gonna do pass without a trace.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna spend a key point.
okay, and that just
Or
adds...
2 key points.
Does that add to your stealth check?
I think it's
Or
a
just
different
automatically
check.
makes you undetectable?
Yeah, I'm basically. No one can.
It should. I think it's under monk rather than a spell.
I'm pretty sure it's.
Is it a spell?
Okay.
America's gonna kind of wave his arms a little bit in the direction of Ruki and just kind of like
There it
check.
is.
Yeah.
Like one of these, like,
Once they said doorway, the starts to... It just ends.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you're
every
like, oh,
creature-
yeah, right.
right, obviously.
But then you're like, wait, was that an eye?
Every creature within 30 feet of me has a +10 bonus to dexterity checks.
Or stealth checks, right? Dexterity stealth checks.
Dexterity
Okay.
checks, stealth checks.
Oh, so all of you have the bonus.
Yeah, and can't be tracked.
Okay,
Except by magical means.
Sweet.
okay. But you're the only one who's trying to be stealthy right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
Yeah,
got,
I'm
instead of a
only
10, you
gonna
got a
go ahead,
20?
But everyone has this.
Ability.
Ability.
Okay. So you kind of poke your head in through this doorway, and you see a square chamber. It is 15 by 15. There's a kind of a wet pool that looks like it comes from the ceiling, or the what's happening here in the right corner. Also in the right corner, there's another doorway. It looks like a hallway that extends that way. And to your left, there's another like kind of puddle of water.
I'm gonna try and sneak up behind Ruki now, so I can also look into the room,
Okay.
since it doesn't seem like it's a very wide doorway.
All right.
Since Merrick just turned away from me mid-conversation, I'm gonna follow him. I was like, oh.
18?
As a perception?
No, as a sneaky, as a dex
As a
check?
sneakiness?
Yeah.
Okay. Including that bonus?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, with that bonus. Sorry.
Got it.
Yeah, with
22
that
with the bonus.
Okay.
bonus. So I'm gonna try and put my head like right next to Ruki's. And be like, what you looking at? And like look at her instead of looking in the room. Just be like, what are you looking at?
There seems to be nothing in here except for this pool of water. Maybe we should check it out.
I'm gonna turn my own chin in the direction of the room. I mean, yeah. I mean. I'm gonna turn my chin towards Molly, who apparently also snuck in with us.
I'm right behind you now.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so are
You guys are all, like,
your entire?
Not-
You are crazy.
Not completely, just kind of like one of
What are
these.
you on?
I guess we're going to the room. And then I'm gonna do one of these again.
Unsettling and strange.
Excellent.
Yes. Yeah, you guys look at it. As I described, it's like a
Well-
square room.
We could take a look around, but we should hurry because
Yeah.
this is a dead end and we need to find a way out of
But
here.
there's another door.
No, there's a,
Oh.
yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
there's-
passage
there's
right
an
to the
exit
right,
out
a
of here,
doorway at the hallway on
Listening.
the right wall.
Okay. Well, let's check out this chamber and keep going forward. I am a little concerned that we're in a person-made chamber now. I don't know whose a territory we're on.
Yeah,
As
so
you,
we should be as quiet as possible.
As you guys are stealthily
Whispering about this.
talking back and forth, out of the corner of your eye, you see looks like what looks like a crack that water was coming out, and the water starts to come out a little bit more, and come out a little bit more, come out a little bit more, and it reaches out and tries to attack you.
The
Trying
water
to attack
does?
me?
Yeah, everybody roll initiative.
Oh!
Here we go. Here we go.
Nice!
Yeah.
15?
24.
I was trying to figure out a way to stealthily tell them.
That's
Not that
what
it matters.
Get it?
Not that it matters.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
You got a 20? Okay, great.
Yeah.
24
Sweet.
after bonuses.
What?
Oh, bonus. Sorry, 19.
For initiative? Oh, I said for me. For me, not
I
for you.
forgot to add my initiative bonus. Yeah, what are you doing?
There's many of those.
I
but
just
yeah.
came back to life.
The
Still
the
learning
first
how this
square one,
works, I guess.
Okie doke.
Oh, man. Getting attacked by water.
Sorry, 19, by the way. I don't know if you heard me say that or not.
I did. So,
I forgot my bonus.
all right. So, Molly, you go first.
So I see this water swinging at us.
Yes.
I shout out, say, look out, and I cast a firebolt on reflex.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
14?
14 is a hit.
Yeah. For 10 damage.
Nice.
So it you see the fire shoot out and it strikes this material that's got like a gray color to it. Now with the firebolt kind of splashing on it, you see it looks like a gray ooze of some kind is coming at you. The fire burns very, very brightly, but it doesn't seem to be as damaging as it could to a normal creature.
Uh-oh. Note to self,
Go ahead,
so
Ruki,
cast
you are up.
fire.
Okay, I'm assuming nothing can necessarily, that this thing can't take slashing damage.
Are you? You're assuming that?
Yeah.
I mean,
Or should I not? Okay,
I
I'm
don't know.
not going to assume that, and I'm going to just swipe at it instead.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead. Swipe at it.
Swiping.
We're all in a doorway right now.
Oh, I
doing
did
this.
not swipe well.
What did you get?
She swiped left.
Tell me what you got.
I got one.
You got a 1? Even?
Oh,
that's
no.
automaticness, so yeah.
Left swipe jokes.
All right, so you try to swipe at this thing, and you come perilously close to Marrok's turned crazy head.
sword goes.
But you do not critically fumble and stab him in the face.
Okay.
This time. Marrok.
Oh, do you have a second attack with the punchy punch?
Oh, yeah. I can
Oh.
punch
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, do your slash and punch.
it. Oh.
The slashing punch.
Sweet. 16.
Okay.
Punchy. Sweet. 7.
7 damage? All right. So as you punch into it, it's almost like you're swinging at like a amorphous metal thing. But then as you punch into it, part of it splashes off and splashes onto the ground inside of you, and it definitely roils a little bit as if you had damaged it, in fact.
Nice.
Take that.
Take that.
Still don't know if
done.
it's suffer slashing damage.
Good
But,
jobber.
that punch works.
Marrok, you are up.
Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to cast that spell or not. Because I have this really neat one right here.
Oh, I don't know what that does.
Oh, you don't? Where is this up?
Are you wearing any gloves or anything? Ruki, are you wearing any gloves?
This was never established canonically, is it?
I don't. What
I think
does
I-
she look like in the
I
picture?
think I drew her with gloves.
Okay. Yes. She
Yeah,
has
like
gloves.
like metal gauntlet-y type things.
They were like cloth, like
ones that allow me to still be dexterous.
Yeah,
Okay.
wraps.
So the one as you strike it, you definitely see there's some residue on your glove. In fact,
Ooh.
Marrok, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at it.
Sweet.
Pretty excited about it. What does it look like? What does it
Way
look
to telegraph.
what does it look like? 15.
That's a hit.
Yeah!
What could have possibly happened here?
What's going to possibly happen? how I need, I will use.
What kind of damage does Eldritch Blast do?
Force damage.
Okay.
So, 8.
8 damage.
Force damage.
Okay, so your blast. What does it look like when it emanates from you? What do you say when you do it?
Bangarang is what I say because it's awesome. Oh boy.
Yeah, with my magic little gun here, I'm just gonna point it very quietly after realizing that she almost slashed my face off. I just turn, point my little finger gun, bangarang, and it's going to arc out from my fingers in this nice twisty little green
Crackly
energy thing, like force lightning but green and much wider because it's cool.
Ooh,
And not lightning.
nice.
And not lightning at all.
All right. So it's that force smashes into this creature, and it again seems to almost splash before almost like a force of will kind of draws it closer back into itself, and it looks definitely there's droplets of it almost falling off of it as it's doing it. It does not look very healthy as far as oozes go, but it is still. You saw it happen.
Yeah, we saw crackly green energy. This is not crackly green flame.
And you saw actually as your blast hit it, you saw 1,000 eyes kind of, and then combine directly back into the gray ooze. You're what? And then it wants to try and finish what it had started and reaches out for you.
Right swipe.
Yes.
He likes you.
All right.
Cypher, no.
No.
Swiper, no
Swiper,
swiper.
swiping.
Does a 16 hit you?
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Just by one. Cramp.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage as it kind of creates like a solid part of itself and
Punches me in the face.
no, it actually kind of goes after your chest.
Oh, crap.
Right in the torso.
And then, oh man, that sucks. Low damage roll.
Oh.
Then you
You're
take,
like, oh, it also stabs you in the chest and you die.
as you feel it in the chest,
Chest area.
there's residue left over, and you start to smell this kind of burning, corroding smell as you take 2 points of acid damage.
Ah, hell.
And your armor is partly corroded, and it has a -1 penalty to AC.
Boo!
Oh, man. That is
Shafty.
brutal.
I can't believe you done this.
I wanted to say it, but I'm in the process of being corroded.
This ooze is brutal.
Molly,
Uh,
it is still there.
yeah. I'm gonna switch to some. Man, I only have fire spells prepared. Note to self: diversify. I'm just gonna scorch.
Diversify your bonds.
Yeah, I'm gonna scorching ray it.
Okay.
So three attacks. One is a 20. One is 23. Am I doing it right? And then one is not hit.
Okay. So 2 hits.
Great. So that's
Do you do 2 damage?
yes.
Awesome.
Yes, you
Yes.
do.
Yes, I do.
All right. So Scorching Ray shoots out, and even though it does seem to be resistant to scorches, it is enough to almost evaporate the ooze
Great.
in front of you, and then all that's left is kind of like a dry, sticky residue on the. I keep saying residue.
Is it safe though?
It is safe
Is it
and
secret?
sticky and gross on the ground in front of you. But again, now you're in this square room by yourself. By yourselves.
Well, I'm glad we had this encounter without myconids. Are you okay?
No, yeah. Fine. No, but
You could tell us when you're not okay. You're clearly not so okay.
look
man.
at my armor. I'm not okay.
Shine the light over. Oh, my bad.
I take some of the water that I collected and I splash on him.
Okay.
Wait, is my glove?
Your
Corroded.
glove is also kind of partially falling apart.
Okay, I just take it off.
All right.
Why would you do that?
Okay. Your hand is.
Can I not do that?
You want to ruin my armor some more? Give me another -1 to AC? Then
Oh yeah, I should do that. Never
Water-
mind.
water
Yeah,
plus acid.
Oh yeah, sorry, I wasn't thinking. That didn't happen.
Do you have any base? Do you have a base on?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Drop that base.
Are you the ace? No trouble.
Oh no!
Oh, so many.
What is happening?
So you start to feel it, but after a while, the kind of the
dried in.
smokingness kind of dissipate, and it just looks like a broken piece of armor kind of in front of you. As you look down at yourself, though, you start to see
I really enjoy all of these.
a goblin and with an axe that looks like in the shape of a D, and you start to see them move and look at you, and one of them looks directly at you and says, "Hi, Demetrios, hi."
Which is doubly weird, because you're like, who's Demetrios?
Right, exactly. Like,
That's why it's weird. It's meta and weird.
I love it.
I'm just gonna like glare at them for like look at them, then look at them, and then look at them, then look at them, then look at them, then look at them.
Yeah,
Anyway,
your armor's broken. We'll get it fixed some
is
other
the
time.
acid eating through? Is it continuing to eat through Marrok's clothes?
No, it seems to have stopped.
It stopped.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna take off the armor just yet.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, what I might do is like lift and kind of shake for a second, and then look back at the guys again, and then.
And then there's no guys.
Sorry your armor got ruined. We'll get it fixed when we get a chance.
I hope so.
All right. What do you guys do?
Well, this is a dangerous way to go,
I
but
think we should
yeah.
continue on.
Yeah, have we explored this room at all beyond getting attacked? I mean, I feel like
How
we've just
long
gone
have
through
we
the
been
door.
gone now? How long has all of this taken?
That was only 2 rounds, so
Okay.
seconds.
minutes?
Seconds, but like, and then walking this far and.
Yeah, I'd
Couple
say about a
minutes.
minute, 2 minutes maybe.
Oh, okay, so we're just barely into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They literally would be surprised if we What kind of explorers are you?
All right, let's continue on.
Yeah, they're too far for the rapport spores to kind of still be there, but.
Can I look around this room a little bit before we just?
Yeah,
like, go
I'm
through the
gonna
arrangements?
I'm gonna
sure,
check out
make me an
the.
investigation check.
I'm gonna do the same. Check out the pools of water and
12?
be vigilant for any moving oozes.
Okay. 12. What did you get, Molly?
Which one is investigation? Is 11.
11. All right. So you guys look at the puddles. It looks like it's a congregation of water that comes from the walls and the ceiling, and then kind of dissipates kind of naturally. You look at where the ooze had come from. It looked like there was a crack where there was definitely some water had also dripped. There's some stains below it, but it looks like it had come out from this crack, and you're a little bit amazed at it being able to fit in
The tiny crack that it was.
exactly. And then as you look down the other passageway to the north, you see what looks like to be a skeleton, kind of sitting against the wall. And as you look a little bit closer with your investigation, it looks like it's holding something that's straight and long, and there's a little bit of flashiness, something glinting, different from the glistening of the water underneath it.
Oh.
Both of you see that, so it's not just.
Oh. So it's not just me being crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, we both see
Do
that.
you see that?
You're not the only one who's.
Oh, shiny. Okay. I'm gonna look at Molly, and then I'm gonna look back at the skeleton, and I'm gonna start walking in that direction.
I'm gonna say, be careful. We don't know what it is. It might be cursed. There's a whole bunch of things that might happen.
Let's poke it with one of our weapons.
You guys are the ones with weapons.
Never mind. Not gonna do that.
You can do. What do you? Yeah, is that what you're gonna do?
No.
You can.
No.
I say, hey, I say, Ruki, toss me your sword.
I say no.
Molly just comes up and like just slides.
Was that an
her sword
evil
back.
look that I gave you? Or is that a...
Okay, I'm gonna keep walking towards the skeleton because my innate desire for some kind of a treasure at this point is taking over.
Okay.
So you ignore my warning.
I wave like one of these.
Okay, you're like, that's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I
All
take
right,
a
so
step back.
You walk forward, and you get about 5 feet away from the skeleton as you're just kind of walking forward, and you run into something, and you bounce back.
What?
What?
I'm gonna mime like box. Just gonna put my hands up,
Okay.
knock a little bit.
Hee
Nope. I'm not doing it. Somebody else deal with this.
Did all
That
of us hear
tickles.
Did all of
Yes.
us- Okay.
Yes,
That
everyone hears
tickles.
that.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
That's a great idea.
And
All right.
see if there's anything magic. I think it's if there's anything magical in front of me, I see an aura, and I know what school of magic it is.
While this is happening, I'm gonna knock a little bit lighter, and see if there's any response again.
Okay.
And then, hello?
You hear in your mind, hello. That felt good. That was nice.
What? Who are
Do I
you?
detect anything with detect
What are
magic?
you?
I am me.
Do I detect? Is there any magical presence here?
So you cast detect magic and nothing. Well, wait 1 second. No, before I say that, yes, actually, the long, thin thing, which now that you're a little bit closer, kind of looks like a mace in the hands of the skeleton, just glow.
Okay. And do
What is
you know
magical?
what school it is? School of Magic? Pop quiz?
No,
Okay.
no, it's not hard. It's not
University
able
of
for you to
Washington
tell. It just
School of
seems.
Magic.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
It doesn't have any particular school.
Degree in conjuration there. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
So again, the thing you heard in your mind when it said, "Yeah, that felt good. I like that. Me, I'm me."
And who?
What is a me?
You kind of hear it kind of hum a little bit in your mind. So, gabagool. I'm gabagool. You call me that.
Glabagool. Glabagool, do you know where we are?
You're in the temple.
What temple? Oh, temple.
Yeah,
What temple?
the temple where I was born.
Okay, so you've lived here your entire life.
As far as I know,
Is anyone else here?
just this guy.
Just which guy?
The skeleton.
Oh, the skeleton?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, has he always been there?
Yeah.
Has he always been a skeleton?
No.
can I have what he's holding?
Sure.
Wait, what was he?
What do you want it for?
I don't know. It looks nice.
What's his
Okay.
name?
His name was Bad Drow Thing.
Oh, okay. That's a good name.
Yeah. That's what I called him.
Is he your friend?
Sometimes I talk to him, but he doesn't talk back.
Why not?
I think he's dead.
Did you kill him?
I don't think I killed him. I think he was dead already.
Oh, you met him and he was dead, and then he became a skeleton.
Yes.
So we can't see this creature.
Make me some perception checks if you want to kind of
Yeah, we're looking for that voice.
Investigate.
18.
Oh, 23.
23, 18.
17,
Okay,
yeah.
so you're close, and then you're kind of parallaxed a little bit as you move back and forth. You start to see that the area around the skeleton is a very large jelly, a cube
I know anything
full
about this?
of gelatin. The light refracts through it a little bit differently than the air.
Oh, okay, so what's your name?
Gabagool. I
Oh,
said,
yeah, that's right.
yeah,
Gabagool.
yeah.
Right.
That's kind of what I hummed to myself, so it makes sense.
I think we could be friends.
Okay.
How do I?
I'm hungry, but yeah.
Oh,
Okay, what do you need?
I usually eat the flesh of creatures.
Okay, well, mine's gross, so, you know.
Yeah. No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not like this
I'm not.
evil bad drow thing.
Yeah.
no, you wouldn't. No. So how do I get the thing? How?
Do we all see the jelly now? Is that what
Yeah,
it is?
so you got after someone points it out, they can kind
Yeah.
of like, oh yeah, right.
Taking a very slow step back at the same time.
Me
by the way.
too. Oh man.
Just one, just a slight one, just a slight movement backwards, followed by the. How do I get that?
Let me think. I've never done this before, but I think, and you see the mace starts to jiggle a little bit. It's like, maybe if I hold on, and it's moving a little bit towards you. Oh, not done golf, and it comes out and clatters onto the ground.
Oh, cool. Wow, thanks, Glabagool.
No problem.
Lava for short.
Sure.
Can I call you Ghoul for short?
Well, now I'm confused. How many shorts do I need?
All
We
the
just
shorts.
we like to give you lots of nicknames.
Because nobody
we
likes
like you.
pants.
Hey, what are pants?
At this moment, Merrick's gonna take his cloak and kind of dust off the thing,
The mace.
the mace, I guess it is, and kind of try and pick it up now.
Okay.
Yeah. Making sure to have rubbed off any of the insides that he can see might
Yeah.
still be on it.
Okay, as you're kind of rubbing it, you almost maybe it's because of your power or what you see, but like it starts to glow in green as a green flame at the head.
All of us see this?
All of you see it.
And I'm definitely gonna pick it up now.
I take another little step back.
Ooh, was that magical?
I guess so.
How did you activate it?
I have no idea.
It likes you.
It?
It never did that when I was touching it. Not even when this guy was touching it.
Hey, may I see that?
Yeah. I'm gonna think about it for like a good few seconds and then
I grab it.
just
from
hand
you.
it to Ruki.
Okay.
Okay.
Does the flame continue?
What
The flame extinguishes immediately.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take it back.
All right.
I would love to take a closer look at that to figure out
Nah, I bet you.
what it is, and so you can better use it.
I turn, holding it as a presence. Okay.
Oh, I would need more time to investigate it. I don't have the spells prepared to look more closely now,
Okie doke.
but it seems potent.
I'm gonna like do one of these.
I definitely take a step back.
It definitely feels
Macy.
macy. Yeah. It is like a mace.
Awesome.
Definitely has a good heft to it, good balance.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of sit here and I don't have any
Okay.
way of doing anything.
But then as you swing it a few times, and then maybe you concentrate on it once as an action, and
Yeah.
then green flame appears.
Again?
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
This is pretty nice.
This is great.
Now try thinking about extinguishing it.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna hold it out in front of me.
I'm totally just giving this away because it's too fun. But
I'm
okay.
gonna concentrate really hard, and I'm gonna open my eyes, and I'm gonna see if the flame goes out.
It's off.
And then I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna see if it turns on.
And it's on.
So you have to shut your eyes. Just blink.
Yeah.
I can turn you
I'm
blink.
gonna wink at it. I'm gonna close one eye and think about it turning on or off.
Don't blink. Do
Yeah, whichever one it was previously is now the opposite.
Excellent. Sweet.
Because I'm confused about off on. Yeah.
We kind of for a
Wow,
while.
that is pretty.
Yeah.
I like that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hey,
My treasure.
say, Gabagool, since you've been here for a while, you didn't build this temple, did you?
Oh no, it's been here forever.
you know who built it?
No, I don't.
Has anyone been here since you lived here, other than this drow?
No.
Is there a safe way to go through the temple? We're actually looking to just pass by.
I safe for you, I guess. Yeah, I bet you could get through. Some water comes in.
Okay. What?
Water. You know
Yeah.
what water is?
Yeah.
I figured out what water is.
Oh, what is water? For
It's
Tito?
it's like me, but it moves like faster and only on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so does this seem like a safe place for my friends?
temple? With
The place where
With
you
the
were attacked
cube in
10
it?
feet before?
Oh, but
Probably not.
It's gone. It's gone. Okay.
Is it?
I don't know. You have to look around.
My impression is no so far. We
My
have.
impression was there's a giant.
Yeah, we have.
That doesn't mean you can be friendly with them.
That's true.
Exactly. They can establish a friendship.
Whoa.
Friend? What is friend?
Uh,
Friend?
No,
We don't
we're
eat.
friends. We're people that you eat.
I like talking to you.
I like talking to you too.
That's part of being friends.
Yeah. Right.
We give each other gifts.
Can I have a gift?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh!
I pull out one of my vials of colored liquid.
Oh no.
Wow, what is that?
This is for you.
Okay.
It's a gift.
Put it closer.
Okay.
Okay. You gotta really push.
Okay.
And it like goes inside, and he's, whoa! How does this? And you see is there like a stopper in it, like a cork stopper?
Yeah.
The cork stopper starts to kind of
No.
disintegrate and
no.
erode away,
Oh,
and the
no.
liquid kind of
It changes
slowly,
color?
it almost through to like an osmosis, it just kind of turns kind
Awesome.
of pinkish and red. Oh, this is beautiful.
So are you.
Thank you.
You taught it about makeup.
I know. I love this.
Well,
Thank you.
Wow, that works out much better than I
now
thought.
we are friends.
Now, okay, good, friends. Now what do we do?
Well, do you want to help us let our friends
You have
escape? and-
other friends?
Yeah, get them to
Many.
safety.
Oh, yeah,
Cool.
okay,
Thanks, Laba.
sure. What's your name?
My name's Ruki.
Thanks, Ruki. What's your friends' names?
Oh, my name's Molly.
My name's Marrok.
Hi, Marrok.
Hello.
Hi, Molly.
Thanks for the present.
You're welcome. I like being friends.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay.
So
Do you need me to move?
That would be great.
Okay. You see it kind of backing up slowly, and it's kind of like there's almost like a lubricated wetness around all of this chamber. It's like a 5x5 chamber, and it's pulling out slowly, going around, and then it enters an area that's a little bit wider. It's about 15 feet wide,
okay.
and you see that the cube itself is about 5x5x5, so only occupies that much, and the skeleton of the drow actually travels with it
Yeah.
as it backs up, as well as the glass bottle you can kind of still see in there. And then as you're in like a larger chamber, there's less shadows. You definitely see that the pinkness is all throughout Glabagul.
That's awesome.
It's glowing.
Pink Glabagul.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
and
we're gonna walk
as it's
in.
moving too, and there's the light from this and the light from the green flame, you do still see some flickering of shininess coming from the skeleton.
Okay. Can I oh, wait, he's in the middle of the thing. No, I will not investigate this person. But I will continue to walk in the direction of this hallway.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. Yeah. So you're in a larger chamber.
Okay.
It's about 20 feet long, and these straight walls kind of spread out into a larger thing, and then a chamber shortens into a short hall, which goes to another chamber beyond.
Okay. I'm going to beckon the mechanics to follow us, and that it's safe.
well,
Okay. You kind of have to go all the way back if you want
Yeah,
to do
they're
that.
like way back in the back.
Oh, I thought they were just.
I feel like we should look around at least a little bit more.
Okay.
I should have looked go back and get
Fine.
them. Yeah, can we investigate this room a little bit?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Well,
Okay.
22?
22. All right. Well, 22. All right, and 19. Yeah. So you guys look at. There's more puddles and stuff here, and some cracks. Doesn't look like there's any of the gray ooze residue or anything. Maybe there was at some point in the back. It's hard to really tell. With that high of a roll, though, you're able to kind of you glance at the shiny things that are in the bottom of Glabagul, and you're able to see that they're coins. They look like coins.
Oh.
There's about 14 of them.
Cool. Do they look like? Do we know what kind of coins they are?
yeah, like, do we recognize currency?
With that high of a roll, yeah, it looks it's a odd metal, one you're not seeing very much on the surface.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why would
it's
something down here then?
not yellow.
Okay. Hey, Glava, what is your friend holding in there?
Oh, those look like shiny things. They were pretty, so I just kept them in there. You want them?
May I just? Yeah, I mean, you don't have to give me all of them, but I just want to see a couple of them.
Sure. And he's like, you see them start
He's
to,
like-
yeah, and then pop, ding 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 ding, pop, ding 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 ding.
Cool. I reach down to pick it up.
Okay.
What do they look like exactly? Like, what's on them?
Yeah.
It's got an odd stamp on it that looks like a profile of a female drow,
Okay.
but it looks to be electrum.
And how many coins?
Oh.
There's 14 electrum coins in total.
Oh, nicely done.
How many did we get though from?
He'll give you all of them. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Okay.
Sweet.
Here.
Flipping out coins.
Bloop, ding 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 ding. Bloop, ding ding ding. Yeah, so you get 14 of them.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Sweet. Thanks, Glava.
I like my new friends.
We like you. You're pretty awesome.
Okay, so
I don't see anything else in here. I was just essentially
Yeah.
trying to find some way of like getting better history on this area before we just brought them all in here. That's
Okay.
really what I was trying to do. That's,
yeah, I think it's safe enough
Do you guys really think this is where we want to leave them?
to. No, probably not.
No.
But I mean, it's a good passageway.
Yeah,
and
we
it's
can
our only
continue
option
on.
at this point.
Yeah.
So.
We're gonna need more supplies too, so we need somewhere that we can at least mitigate, because they don't need as many as we're going to. So if we can have somewhere that we can do like a safe deposit, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. Set up base camp.
Yeah, we can go visit Morgantown.
What?
I'm sorry.
Where?
Safe deposit time.
Let's go.
Yeah, so we're gonna go back and get them. I'm gonna hang out here, actually. I'm gonna stay behind with,
Glabagool?
yeah.
I'm gonna tell Zima and Molly to go get the Myconins.
Okay. Go, Zima and Molly. You guys get the Myconins. You bring them here.
Well,
with the heads.
Zima's with the Myconins.
They all come back.
That's right.
They all come back in this larger chamber. Did you want to do anything with Gabagool while you were alone with him or anything? No. Okay.
Oh, just hang out, like just chat
Okay.
about the good old days.
Do you guys come back and the spores kind of come out and the Basidia says, "What is this? What is this creature?
This is our friend Glaba.
A cube?
Yeah.
How is it your friend?"
Well,
He was chatting with us.
yeah.
And he doesn't eat us, just like he won't eat you.
I won't eat you unless you want me to. And
I'm not feeling it today.
Basidia kind of is beside herself, and you hear her telepathy go out and be like, "Are you speaking to me?" And then almost, you can tell that they're having a conversation. I'm going to role play out two NPCs talking to each other, but there definitely seems to be like a sharing of minds back and forth.
Cool.
Interesting.
Rasharu, his spores go out and says, "There's some strange things afoot in the Underdark. I don't know. I've never seen a gelatinous cube that can think. It's crazy. Things are crazy.
I think you need to have more of an open mind.
I'm a talking mushroom.
Not open it up.
My mind is open to many things."
Talking mushroom.
So, what do we want to do? You want to stay here?
Uh,
Is that what the plan was?
To
Or should we
rest?
keep moving forward and try to get out of this complex?
What would you feel is necessary for you? Do you feel like this is a good spot for you, or should we keep going?
Well, there's still no way out. We can come here. It's moderately safer than the passageway, which might collapse again, but...
Let's continue onwards. I think we have energy to continue moving forward
That's true.
today.
I just feel like the water would be a good source for them to use.
I don't trust that water.
Okay.
well, why don't we keep them in here for now, because we know that there aren't going to be any more collapses or
Right.
ceiling things. And then we can all go move to
Yeah.
the temple some more.
Uh,
Explore.
Okay.
Gabba can keep them safe.
Yeah.
And
Glover, are
you-
you okay with that? You mind watching over our buddies while we go explore a little bit more?
Oh, yeah, sure. Explore the temple. That's good.
They have pretty yucky flesh, so it's not quite up to your taste buds.
Phew. I don't know what taste buds are, but I agree with you.
Before we go,
What are taste buds?
They are what makes you want to eat flesh.
Oh, I want to eat flesh.
Yeah.
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 So I am a taste bud?
like a
Good,
giant
tasty
one.
bud.
Yeah, a giant one.
Giant,
Tasty bud.
handsome, beautiful taste bud.
Oh, Gabagool the taste bud.
That color really brings,
The-
it brings out the loveliness in your
Oh.
personality.
And it almost seems to get a little bit thinner and be like, "Oh, thank you."
But just sorry, backing up to the original question I had, which was there aren't any more of you in the temple, are there? Like, do you have any other friends?
Oh, yeah, there's lots of oozes and things down here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried to be friends with them, but they were mean. They weren't as nice as you. You tickled me.
oh,
They tried to corrode me.
how rude.
Exactly.
That's terrible.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for choosing to watch over our friends while we head into unknown territory and possibly death.
I can come with you.
That'd be great. I'm down for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Why don't you show us around the temple?
Okay. Yeah. And it starts moving, and it goes. But it does. It got, after 6 seconds pass, it seems to have moved about 15 feet. So it's not terrible, but it is a bit slower than you guys are.
Sure.
Okay.
It's about half speed. It's fine.
And Basidia says, "Yes, we will stay here and rest as much as we can.
Great.
Thank you for getting us as safely here as possible, but we would like a way to leave this area.
We're gonna try to find a way out of this temple.
All right. Cool. Well, that's a good place to end the session. And the last thing we'll do game-wise is as you're having that last exchange with Glabagul, you see suddenly like a 2 points of light in Glabagul kind of burn very brightly into like a green flame, and it says, "Kill it, kill it. It is of the face of the Lord. It is of the face of the Lord. It is of the face of the Lord. Kill it, kill it, kill it." And that's the last thing.
No.
All right. That's going to get interesting.
All right. So. 3 more sessions, so hopefully we'll get to some kind of place where we can wrap this up, the storyline, and figure out what exactly happens down here in the Underdark. And we want Kayla to be able to join us and see your happy friend as well.
Green flame!
Cool. So a couple of announcement things. Again, I mentioned some of the stuff we've featured today. So here is the Dungeon Master's screen from Gale Force 9. Go check that out. As well, I want to give a shout out to this statue that we featured earlier. It
pretty
is
amazing.
amazing. Some of you who are looking at the Dragon Plus app from 2 issues ago, it's a bi-monthly application that we have issues that focus on all the things that are happening with Dungeons & Dragons. And the covers that we've been putting out for them have been awesome. It's kind of been my favorite art direction that's happened for D&D for the last year. And one of them was a image of this statue that was made by Virginia Ropar in France.
Wow.
And so she lovingly crafted this. It's beautiful. I love having it in the office, so I really wanted to have a way to feature it here on the stream. So definitely go check that out. Check out Dragon Plus, and you'll read more about how she created it and some of the in-process things of how it's, oh yeah, the spin. So you can see her back and all of her glory.
That's so fantastically terrifying.
It's so
It's made of
terrifying.
a lot of different textures too, so it's very
Yeah.
interesting.
There's like a wood texture. There's some. This moves. This is fabric. Can you guys see that? This is.
Fabric above.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
exactly. It's fragile, so I don't want to do too much of it. But ooh, it's just so creepy and amazing. So thank you so much for that. Go check out Dragon Plus. As well, Sword Coast Legends is available on Steam. It is at a reduced price, so go check that out on Steam right now. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. We've talked about figuring out some way to feature it on this kind of stream, using it as a dungeon exploratory tool. So there's all kinds of fun things you can do to create new dungeons and new stories for your friends, as well as play through the awesome single-player campaign from our friends at Endspace. So go check that out on Steam now. And the Dungeons & Dragons official podcast. We have a new episode coming out tomorrow. It is with a really great Dungeon Master, Griffin McElroy, from the Adventure Zone podcast. We hear about how that podcast came about and what it's like playing Dungeons & Dragons with a group of siblings and a patriarch who are hilarious and awesome. So go ahead and check that out on iTunes tomorrow, and as well give any ratings and thumbs up as you can to that, so that more people are aware that we do such awesome podcast content. So go ahead and check that out. And I guess that's it. You can follow me on Twitter at Greg Tito. What is your Twitter?
I am at Hobbitses.
I am at Micheal Yichao.
I am at a madman in a box.
So feel free to reach out to any of us, ask us about our characters, what exactly is happening with Marrok. I'm sure he'll love to tell you what's
Take
happening.
off your tweet. Just be sure.
Yeah. The whole length of his Twitter handle does take up
a
most of it.
longer
Yes.
Twitter name, so
It's
it's
true.
a little harder to include
Hey,
you
it
in
just
any
means people
tweet.
have to be intentional in what they say to me.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you to Greg Billsland for doing all the visuals for the stream.
And tying a shoe.
And for tying a shoe amazingly. Of course, you can always follow Dungeons & Dragons official account at wizards_DND, and check out dungeonsanddragons.com if you've got any information, want any more information about how to play or how to get into it. All right. Thank you guys so much. See you later next week. Bye-bye.